And we salute the Coast Guard and all the men and women of our armed forces. There you see the pointers showing you where the guys are in the running order. And again, it will be a double file restart.
Now this actually could work in Ambrose's favor. If he could stay with Kane and close enough on the restart and get in front of Stewart, he's got a shot. But he's got to get in front of Stewart in order to have a shot.
Of course, if you're third and the first two guys take each other out, then you're in a pretty good spot too.
And that could happen.
One attempt at a green-white checkered finish. If the caution comes out after the green flag is waved, the race is over. The field is frozen, and NASCAR will use scoring loops and videotaped replays to determine the finishing order. Boy, Kasey Kahne just sitting in that car.
He's getting great practice on restarts, though. Now, last time, like I said, I pointed out, Tony Stewart spun the tires. And that's what cost him a little bit. And you see him working that wheel. He's trying to keep those tires clean.
And you know, and once they break loose, they don't come back. You got to feather out of the gas, and that's what that gave the 9 car an opportunity to clear him right there. So we've seen the 9 car clear him twice. Once, second time he didn't clear him, third time he did clear him again.
Let's watch Tony on the inside. See how the tail of the car just spun a little bit? That's all it takes to lose 1 or 2 car lengths.
And you see the momentum that the outside line gains when Tony, the inside line didn't go anywhere, and here's Montoya on the outside on that restart and had position right there.
And Stewart right there doesn't know if he has his rear tires back yet.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a while to feel it out.
Yeah, and Tony fights back, and now he's got the position. But I'm telling you, he could have easily gone from second on that restart back a couple of positions and taken that whole inside line with him. 4th
caution flag since Kasey took the lead. Kane's best finish at this track is 23rd back in 2007. It's Kasey Kahne and Tony Stewart. Ambrose, Johnson, Hamlin. Montoya is 6th. Allmendinger 7th. Boyer, Edwards, and Pappas.
Those 48 guys are just always there.
Yeah, just always there,
just
man.
Always there.
No matter what happens to him. But and we've seen, you know, Jimmy's kind of got in the middle of a couple of accidents, dodged a couple of accidents, but they've stayed calm on the radio. You know, listening to the radio communication under caution and what we've played here on TV. It's just been phenomenal how calm they've been.
Field has gotten the 1 to go. Just a brief look at the championship points right now to show you how important the next 4 miles are going to be when they get the green flag. Juan Montoya is 13th in points, 3 out of 12. Kasey Kahne is 14th, 6 out of 12.
And see, you know, these guys are running right now. They're running side by side. You got to be careful even when you're running right now, because you're picking up debris. You know, you want one corner you're offline, the next corner you're online. So it's real important to keep those tires clean when you're coming down the green, because you are running through garbage right now.
Yeah, and you know, we talk about it all the time. This of all the racetracks you run, a racetrack like this, a road course, is a single groove racetrack. Everybody runs the same place. You try to hit the same marks. So all the rubber and all the marbles go out. That's why it's so phenomenal when these guys step out to pass somebody on the outside. It just takes my breath to say, watch them sometimes. Even down here in turn 11 where they run everywhere. But when their tires are hot, just like we've talked about, when their tires are hot, they're picking up everything right now.
Still got 2 exciting laps to go, but when we're done here on TNT, complete post-race coverage at NASCAR.com. And just once again to point out, it's very important to get the lead and hang on to it, because if the caution comes out for any reason, the race is over.
Yeah, this is probably the most important first or second turn for these guys up in the front than we've had all day, just for that reason.
Yeah, if Kasey can make it to the top of the hill and be in the lead, and something happens at the bottom of the hill or getting in right behind him in turn 2 and he's in turn 3, he's a race winner.
Yep.
And that's the rules. And that's just the way, and everybody understands that. We can all complain about it, or people can comment about it, but that's the rules we race on.
The fans here in Sonoma certainly have gotten their money's worth today.
Actually, yeah, I forgot Ambrose has got to start on the inside. So, so the 48 will actually line up behind Kasey.
Right.
Which is good for him, I think.
We're going to find out. Drivers try and put some heat in their tires.
Yeah, see how they're doing the burnouts right there. They're doing those burnouts to try to avoid what happened to Tony Stewart on the last restart. Clean them rear tires off.
Only 2 drivers in the top 12 have ever won a road course race. Tony Stewart and Juan Pablo Montoya.
48 lined up with you.
Here we go. Final restart of the race. Who's going to win the battle to get to turn 1 first? Through turn 12. Green's in the air.
He got a pretty good start right there. He moved first anyhow.
Yep. He's got a clean start.
Clean start, cleared right there. He cleared. So the 9 car clears up to turn 1. Oh, he's going to look at him get in there. Wow.
Ambrose trying to hang tough. Got to stay there. Got it. And when you're in the 48 in that position on the outside, there's nothing you can do. You've got to give the guy the corner.
And you don't want to force that issue for 3rd place either when you're points racing too. He's had 2 weeks where he went into this place leading a race or running 2nd and has got 40th place finishes almost to show for it. Not that bad, but that's an exaggeration.
Watch in the back there, because if anything happens, it's going to be right here. They're 5 abreast going in there right now.
A lot of brake smoke. A lot of brake smoke back there behind them.
And I can't tell you how impressive it is. They all, once again, got through turns 1 and 2.
That's why no matter how much we talk about it, these guys are the best guys in the world, man, when it comes to doing this kind of stuff.
Into turn 11. Coming to the white flag. Kasey Kahne leads. Tony Stewart is 2nd. Here comes Marcus Ambrose.
Oh, Stewart gets a little bit sideways here, but he was running it in hard in turn 11.
White flag in the air, last lap.
I'm not sure. Tony Stewart's going to have to get a lot closer if he's going to make any kind of move. He's got till turn 10.
Oh! It's Mark Martin, Robbie Gordon, Jeff Burton.
These guys got to keep going. I don't see anything.
Stay under green.
Yeah, I don't think Stewart.
They all
got
away.
enough, but Ambrose is definitely looking at the back of the 14 car.
Five back, bud. 5 back.
Less than half a lap. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th behind Kasey Kahne.
Clear by 5.
Yeah, no, I think they're too spread out unless you see a real bonsai from somebody. Tell you, Kasey's done a nice job. It's a lot of pressure doing that over and over again.
Kasey Kahne's father supported his racing career from a very early age. Sent him off to the Midwest from Enumclaw, Washington, to further his racing career after he got out of high school. Now he comes back to the West Coast, and Kasey Kahne wins at Sonoma.
That's incredible, man. That's impressive.
Montoya in 6th, Allmendinger a top 10.
Great run by Elliott Sadler.
Yeah.
He passed on the outside there to end up 10th. Patrick Carpentier in 11th. How about that, Pappas? Some of those road course ringers kind of worked their way up in there.
The King is headed to victory lane.
Headed to victory lane. But what is that? 3 cars in the top 10 for Richard Petty Motorsports? That's big, man. That's big.
And huge for Kasey Kahne and that Budweiser team.
And for Dodge.
Yes.
And for Dodge. And we got to throw that in. I mean, look at these guys.
And I can't wait to hear what he was thinking every restart.
Every restart. And that's the deal. It's like, you know, we get all excited about it because it's double filed and we're setting up here. These guys have to do it lap after lap, time after time. That just killed me, man.
Kasey Kahne's previous best road course finish was 14th, twice, both of those at Watkins Glen. Now he's a road course winner at Sonoma. He's going to victory lane, and we'll take you there next.